This episode has been brought to you by CompleteNutra.com, whole family nutrition.
I'm really learning that we do get the chance to direct our experience here. And it's about how we sit, what we talk about to ourselves, who we surround ourselves in, and then understanding, like you said, I believe we were created in the image of a creator, and that is the reason that we create. And if we're not creating anything, even twins have different fingerprints. Like we're all unique. Each one of us has something that is different that we should be digging. Like in my book, it's called Your Gold Mind. It's about digging the gold out of your mountain of your mind. It's like we all got gold in there, but your gold isn't going to look like someone else's gold. And sometimes we dig gold out of our mind and someone else, one of our friends or our parents or our kids or something says, that's not gold. That's like a nice aluminum can, but that's definitely not gold. And we're like, no, this is gold. We just got to like commit to, be willing to commit to what we know we should do. Like not all of our time if we can't. If we have to have a job, that's okay. But give yourself a mountain of your own to climb instead of having your whole mountain range be everybody else's mountains that you're climbing all the time. Because if you can give yourself, and when I say give yourself a mountain to climb, a mountain might take 2, 3, 4 years to climb. We can't give ourselves a little hill to climb. That'll take one day. Right. Like we need something that we can't quite put our finger on how we're going to do it yet, but we would be very excited if it happened. If we can have something like that on the horizon,
it's got to be a passion area. It's got to be something that fills your cup. Like I have a cousin who he's a gutter. He puts gutters on houses. Like it's a great company, great job. He likes what he does. He doesn't love what he does, but he's amazing at woodworking. And I always tell him like, this should be your thing. Like we're so good at it. And like, he's like, but I would never make money at it. If he really loves woodworking and is really good at it, like I always keep telling him like, you should follow that. Like you're so awesome at it. But he's like, but this is the job that pays the bills. And I'm like, okay, but as long as you keep doing it, like never give that part up.
Never give it up.
Yeah. And for me, that's kind of how coaching, like when I really look at like my entire life and I look at my journey of where I've been in life, like athletics and physical fitness and like those pieces, coaching, those kinds of things have always been there for me. Like I've been on a team, like a formalized team since I was in 7th grade, like middle school sports, right? And then moved into high school. And then even then I was like helping with little kids activities and really getting them involved in athletics. And then I went to college and was a college athlete. And then I started teaching and was a coach there. Like those pieces have always been a part of me. So like when I really think about when I came to this position and no longer was able to do that, that was that part of me that like died in me that I really just started to got burnt out in life because I didn't have that piece of my team anymore. You know, I lost all that movement. I lost that collective piece. So I really encourage people, like if you're feeling like you're just lost, like you got to go back to the things that really light you up and the pieces in your life and just reflect on your journey as a whole from like when you were little kids, what was it that you really loved doing? When you were in middle school or high school, like what was it that lit you up? What was it that kept going? And then find ways to plug those things into your life. Mel Robbins has a really good book and she coaches like 5 or 6 people in this book, like live coaches with them. And that's one of the things that's called Take Control of Your Life by Mel Robbins. And it's on Audible. It's super good. And so one of the things she was talking about with somebody was like, he wanted to go into the wine industry. Like I wanted to quit his job and like open a winery. And she was like, well, let's like start small. Like, let's see if like wine really is your thing. So like the small thing was like, he got a job at a local winery and was like serving wine and like becoming more of a connoisseur and helping people. And then eventually he did open up his own winery, but like he really had to decide if like that was his passion or if he was just having a midlife crisis. But like, really, it's just a matter of really going in the direction that what lights you up in life.
Yeah.
And going that way. Coaching is my thing because I can see it show up in pieces everywhere for me. And just helping people get more confident, get stronger in their bodies, stronger in their minds, stronger in their health and their faith and financially too. But like just
definitely
find those things that light you up whatever that is for you.
And you're serving people, and it sounds like that does light you up. And I can hear another passion. I mean, one of your superpowers, it seems like to me, is staying present, is being able to be present. I just heard a quote, if we live in the past, we are depressed. If we live too far in the future, we have anxiety. And so we need to learn to be present. So if you have depression or if you have anxiety, maybe you're living, it's like we have this escapism mentality. Like, I'm at home. I don't want to be here. I got to get out of here. I got to go to work. And then you get to work and you're like, oh, I got to get out of here. I got to go home. It's like we're never living in the moment at the place and being, well, if we can learn to do that, to be present. So can you talk a lot about how did you learn to be present?
Well, part of it started to eliminate the distractions. So for a while, it was like we kind of had a rule for a long time, and we still kind of have it. Like no technology at the dinner table. Then it was like when you're home, like your phone goes in a basket, or you're just unplug. And so and then also like notifying people of that. So like setting yourself business hours if you're working from home, or just kind of knowing and kind of telling the people in your life, like, I'm not going to answer my phone between this time and this time, or this is making it known to like even other family members, like this is our time. This is when we're plugging in. But it also just becomes like a habit, like we kind of talked about, and just being disciplined enough to say, this is where I am. This person in front of me it deserves 100% of my attention right now. And even like thinking about it as a mom, like I can look at my 7-year-old right now and be like, she's never going to be 7 again. In fact, she's going to turn 8 in a month. Like, we're never going to get this time back, right? So how can I, and even if I am working on something and she wants my attention, especially now that we're all home together all the time, like I'd be like, okay, can you give me 5 minutes? And then I'm all yours.
Well, starting your day in gratitude allows you to appreciate this stuff too.
Yes. Yeah. And just knowing what are your priorities are and what it is that you really want to, if you can get to the end of the day, Brendan does this, like you can get to the end of the day and say, where did I add value to someone? What is something that I absolutely loved or what I'm grateful for? Like, really getting to a point where you can identify those things at the end of the day. That what does a fantastic day look like to you? Like, is it something that you loved? Is it someone you served? Is it something that you have accomplished during the day? And if you can get to the end of the day and answer yes to those questions, it's a good day, regardless of whatever else happens. So just figuring out what your priorities are and just being present in the moment, knowing that time's going to pass and you're never going to get it back again.
Thank you for joining us for the Healthy and Family Show. Visit our website at healthyandfamily.com. That's healthyandfamily.com to see what all the other doctors, experts, and real moms have to say about keeping your whole family healthy. This episode has been brought to you by CompleteNutra.com, Whole Family Nutrition, and aired on the Goldstone Network. People, Planet, Future.